right. It's another edition of One Round with me, George Jakovic, 3 minutes where I get to talk about anything I want to talk about in the world of boxing. November 20th, Terence Crawford defended his welterweight title against Showtime Shawn Porter, and it was a great fight. It lived up to its billing. I thought after 8 rounds, the fight was even. I thought that Crawford picked it up in round 9, and then shockingly and suddenly, he ended the fight in round 10. I don't think this version of Porter was quite as good as the one that faced Spence 2 years ago, but it was still the best opponent that Crawford's faced, and he came through. Post-fight, Shawn Porter's father was criticized by a lot of people for stopping the fight and for his comments he made post-fight, but maybe he knew something we didn't know. It turned out that at the post-fight press conference, Shawn Porter announced his retirement. He said he knew he was going to retire before this fight happened. It's tough for a fighter to go into a ring in this tough sport with 1 foot out the door. Things don't usually end up well. And maybe Shawn Porter's father, knowing that his son was getting out of the game, decided to stop the fight too soon rather than too late. Quiet on the set, please. And another thing that happened post-fight. With Bob Arum sitting next to him, Terence Crawford announced that he was leaving Top Rank. And this move comes as no surprise. Terence Crawford moves on. Hopefully, he gets the fight with Errol Spence that he's been wanting. This weekend, there's a couple of fights that really have my eye. One is a Teofimo Lopez-George Gambosa's fight. How many times has this fight been postponed? This fight feels like it's been a decade in the making. But it's finally here at the theater at MSG. Lopez defends his lightweight titles against Gambosa. There's a lot of animosity. It should be a thrilling fight. The fight that really has my eye this weekend is on Showtime. It's a 122-pound unification match between Brandon Figueroa and Philadelphia's Stephen Fulton. It's a great contrast of styles. Figueroa throws 1,000 punches around, always coming forward. Fulton is the smooth boxer who can also brawl on the inside as well. Can't wait to see this fight. There's no doubt this is a great time to be a boxing fan. There's been a lot of great matchups that have been made the last few months, but it's expensive to be a boxing fan. In October, you had Fury Wilder 3, pay-per-view. November, you had Caleb Plant and Canelo, a pay-per-view. You also had Terence Crawford against Shawn Porter, pay-per-view. In December, Tank Davis defends his lightweight title in a pay-per-view. You have Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. Now Amanda Serrano is worth the price of admission for that one. You also have your fights on DAZN. That's a streaming service. That costs money. Are all these pay-per-views good for boxing? I don't know. It's just a reality. It's expensive being a boxing fan. This 3 minutes are tough. It was just recently announced that Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano are going to have a rematch of their thrilling fight just a few months ago. It was a draw. It was for the unified 154-pound championship, and I can't wait for these guys to rematch. I've spent time with both guys, and I can't wait to see them fight again. So that's it. Another round with me, George, in the books. Until next time. I encourage you to go to my YouTube page. It's George Jakovic, Jakovic. If you like the content on there, please like it, please subscribe. Until next time.